In the crypto world, we often hear the words do your own research. Everyone in the community will advise you to definitely DYOR before you buy into any cryptocurrency. And that is correct for so many reasons. But still, how do you do research for a crypto in a proper way? How do you do it correctly as to not make investment mistakes and lose a lot of your money? How much research is enough? I'll be answering these questions in this video as to help you do enough research to make an educated guess on if you should invest on a particular crypto or not. I will also be adding chapters to this video to help you easier navigate to where you want to find more useful content, but do stick around for the whole video because every tip is important. When I started investing in crypto, I knew that I had to do my own research, but I had no idea what exactly that meant. So I just went to CoinMarketCap and started looking for a couple of coins that looked hot and trending and started buying them all. I figured at least one of these potentially valuable coins are gonna moonshot. But as you may have guessed it, I lost a lot of my money. I learned it there the hard way to do my own research correctly. The crypto world is very complicated, and if you don't know what you are doing, you will lose money. So before you let that adrenaline shoot up and buy those meme doggy coins, learn how to do your own research right, and I'm sure you will be able to find the next crypto gem. Now, there are two types of analysis that you definitely have to do: fundamental analysis and technical analysis. They are both crucial if you want to do your own research correctly. Fundamental analysis is when you research the news surrounding the coin, look in what its community is saying about the coin, and if the founders are, for example, actively improving and upgrading the project. Technical analysis is when you research the market cap of the coin, the volume, and the charts. Now that you have a better understanding of what these two crucial analyses mean, here are tips to do both correctly and well. Let's first talk about tips for fundamental analysis. Tip number 1. Get yourself acquainted with the basics of how a cryptocurrency works. If you have heard about how hot cryptocurrencies are right now and that you should start investing in or trading them, before you start doing that, learn how a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin works. For example, what is a blockchain? What is mining? What are smart contracts? Understanding these will help you make better decisions on your trades. For example, lots of altcoins run on an Ethereum blockchain, and each transaction on the Ethereum blockchain costs what they call gas fees. Sometimes these gas fees can be very costly, and that could impact your trades or investments if you are starting with lower amounts of money. I recommend also reading the Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoin white paper. It is very helpful to understanding how Bitcoin works. Tip number 2. If a coin or token is looking hot for you right now, find out what the project is about and what the founders are trying to accomplish. What issues are they trying to solve? What is their purpose? These are important questions that you'll need to find the answer of. This information can be found in CoinMarketCap website or the website of crypto itself. Once you have found the purpose of this crypto project, you'll have to estimate if it is worth investing in or not. Tip number 3. If you have found a coin or token and it has piqued your interest, but the coin is not popular or is low in ranking, find its original website. Once you find it, there are a couple of important things you'd want to look out for. 1. If they have a white paper, definitely read that. 2. Look if their website looks legit. For example, if they don't have any spelling mistakes and if they have good enough information about their coin. 3. Look if the website contains important information such as contact address, terms of use, and privacy policy. If it does, open them and see if they are legit. 4. Check to see if all the links in the page works or not. If there are broken links, that's a red flag. 5. check to see if the founders of the token and the project are listed in the website. If yes, take a look at the founders and search their names. See if they are real or just AI generated fake faces. If they are real, find out more about them. Are they capable of further advancing the crypto project? As an example. In this case, also find the Twitter and LinkedIn of the founders and do further research. And tip number 4, check to see if they have their own YouTube channel. If the crypto project has their own YouTube channel, it will be a very good place to learn important key points of the project where you may not find anywhere else. For example, potential upgrades, explanations on the projects, use cases, and so on. And tip number 5, if they don't have any YouTube channel, anyways check to see what others say about the coin on YouTube. For example, search for the crypto on YouTube and see what other YouTubers or companies say about the coin. This will be very helpful to you to further understand the crypto project, its use cases, its features, and if it has a good potential, for example. Tip number 6, find the project's Twitter account. It is important that you find out if the founders are active there and tweet regularly about important steps taken to further improve the project and other explanations as well. Also check how many followers they have on Twitter. The higher the number, the bigger is the community, and that is always a good sign. Tip number 7, check Reddit and see if there is a specific subreddit about that coin and see what the community says about the crypto. Read the popular posts about that crypto and see what others think about it. Are there complaints about the crypto or are there compliments? Then add the knowledge you acquired to further push on your research. Okay, tip number 8, find the investors of the crypto project. Here's how you do it. Head to Messari's website, search the crypto you are interested in, and in the profile tab, take a look at its investors. The investors tab is on the left panel. Once you are there, there can be individual and organizational investors. Check to see if there are any big investors and if the investors are legit. And by the way, if the video has been so far useful to you, give it a thumbs up, and to see more videos about the crypto world, please consider subscribing. Tip number 9, research the token or coin's economic. To find this information, you can also head into Messari, find your coin, then head to profile and then token economics. Once there, open token usage and read the info about what is the use cases of the token. For example, if you buy the token of this crypto project, what can you use them for? Can you use them, for example, to stake them and get profit? Can you use them for transaction fees within the network? After that, find out which consensus mechanism the coin or the token uses. Is it proof of work or is it proof of stake? What are its staking or mining opportunities? This information can also be found in the consensus mechanism panel in Messari. And tip number 10, once you have learned about the crypto's consensus mechanism, in Messari, head to the roadmap panel. There you can find the project's biggest events or upgrades in the past and the future. If there are any upcoming future events or upgrades, it can be potentially a good sign. But not always. That is why it is also important that you find out if the founders have kept their promises in the past. This can help you further make an educated guess as to whether this crypto is worth investing in or not. Tip number 11. Search for news about the crypto. In Messari, head into the news tab. There you will find the most important news about the crypto. Now, the good thing about Messari is that they have added timestamps of each news so that you can read on the most up-to-date news about the crypto and find out what they are up to now and further your research. Okay, tip number 12. Research the crypto's competitors. Now that is very important. See if there are competitors which offer the same use cases and aim to solve the same issues, but may be potentially better than the crypto you are interested in. If it is really so, then maybe it's better to invest in those cryptos instead. Keep in mind, no cryptocurrency is perfect. Even if they do everything right, each of them has its own pros and cons. Okay, after you have acquired enough fundamental knowledge about the crypto and its project, it's time to do technical analysis. Here are some tips to get you started. Tip number 13. Head to CoinMarketCap website and find the crypto you're looking for. Check the crypto's market cap. This is particularly very important since some coins, like Shiba, seem to be very cheap in price relative to US dollars, but in reality, this is not how you assess if a coin is still cheap and has the potential to grow higher. Instead, you need to compare its market cap to other well-established cryptos like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's market cap is over $1 trillion. Shiba Inu's market cap is around 21 billion. In order for Shiba to reach a value of $1 per SHIB, it has to reach a 1 quadrillion market cap, and that is absolutely not probable. This is because Shiba has 549 trillion coins in circulation, whereas Bitcoin will only ever have 21 million coins in the end. Tip number 14. If you are a beginner in the world of cryptocurrency, start with the high market cap, well-established coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or BNB. There is a lot of resources, tutorials, and learning materials about these coins, and that will get you started with the basics. Other lower market cap altcoins can be risky if you are just beginning, especially if a token or coin is not on the top 100 coins relative to market cap or ranking. You can see the list of coins based on ranking on the CoinMarketCap website or app. Tip number 15. Check the crypto's 24 hours volume. You can find this information also in CoinMarketCap's website. Now, this information is absolutely critical. Here is what it means. The 24 hours volume shows how much the crypto you are interested in has been traded in the past 24 hours. If the volume is low, that is a bad sign. It could mean the coin is either dead or has been inactive for a while due to no new events or upgrades and people have just lost interest. If that's the case, I suggest you do not invest in that coin yet. And if the volume is high, that is a good indicator and shows that many are interested in this crypto. All this being said, you'd also have to search and see which exchanges sell the crypto you're looking for. Okay, that was it for the 15 tips on how to do your own crypto research correctly. To recap what we have talked about, get yourself acquainted with the basics of cryptocurrencies and how they work. Find out the use cases of the crypto project and what issues they're trying to solve. Do research on their initial website. Check if they have a YouTube channel. Also check what others say about them in YouTube. Find the project Twitter account and see if there are any regular updates. Check the crypto subreddit and check for complaints or compliments. Check the investors of the project. Learn about its tokenomics, consensus mechanism, and updated news. Research the crypto's competitors. Check its market cap and finally its 24 hours volume. Okay, it's fair to say that this research is more suited for investors and swing traders. If you are a day trader, in addition to doing your own research, you also have to learn how to read charts and make use of them. I should also warn you that I'm not a financial advisor. If you're looking to invest or trade, it is always best to take advice from a financial advisor. Okay, that was it for this video. Again, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe to help me grow as a YouTuber. And if you have any questions, add them in the comment section below. Have a wonderful day and see you on the next one.